So we've been open for 6 years. At the very beginning of the restaurant we started to do bistro food, and after 3 years I decided I wanted to change my style to fine dining food. But what we're trying to do is create my style. We don't want to be like anybody else, but that's very, very hard to be 100% original, and you're never going to get it. But we do like to create dishes that do have my name on it rather than other people's dishes. I mean, it's great, it is amazing having a Michelin star, but to be honest with you, we can't. You know, there's no point trying to cook at that level, Michelin star level. We just want to cook at our level. And if we get better as chefs, hopefully we get better overall. So it's evolving. What we try and do is, learn by going out to eat in best restaurants in the world and, create that development kitchen that we've been going on about so that we can have all our ideas. And that's the evolving there, is now having that time to be able to create new dishes where we've never had that before. And that's probably the reason, one of the reasons we did that, is because we started not to evolve anymore. The first 5 years at the Raby Hunt, we just, we were evolving very quick, because I was a self-taught chef, so all the information I could get, I was just taking in. And then it got to the point where you started to realize that you weren't evolving as quick as possible. And for me, I have to get better and I have to evolve, otherwise I don't really like being a chef. So the style of the dishes is slightly different. We like to start the menu off with a few raw dishes. So we might do a raw sea bass dish, we might do a raw scallop dish, and then we'll progress onto a very balanced menu comprising of around 15 different courses, where we try and mix the amount of meat that we serve with vegetables and keep a really very balanced menu. So it's a little bit different to what you might get in other places, but it's all, for me, it's about creating a very balanced menu, not being too protein heavy. And now what we do every Sunday, once every month, is we do a development menu. So by having that extra time during the day, we can develop dishes. So for the 3 weeks when we're not doing lunches, we'll develop dishes for that one night and the Sunday development menu. Then the Sunday comes along, we do a menu of dishes that have never been done before on the main menu. And the idea is to create dishes that one day can go onto the normal menu during the week, and therefore the menu during the week gets a lot better, and we get better as chefs as well. For me, the chef shortage, for us to be able to maintain chefs and keep them at our restaurant, is to be able to cut the hours back and give them more time off. So when they're at the restaurant, they can focus more and they're not worn out. First 2 years we did at Raby Hunt, there was only 2 of us when we got the Michelin star, so you can imagine how many hours we did those days. Now we've got 5 chefs. I just think it's payback time. So you've got to look after them. If you look after them, they'll stay with you. Goals for the next 5 years, try and stay alive, just get better as a chef, and just move on. The Raby Hunt's great and we're doing some amazing stuff, but at the moment I would always want to stay at the Raby Hunt and I don't look to leave. But sometimes we do get restricted by the size of the space and what we're able to do here. So I wouldn't say I'll never move on, because one day I might move on. But at the moment it's just try and get the Raby Hunt better, try and get the service better, try and get the dishes better.